A great usual Oregon day, sunny, 75, no wind, and it's going to be great performances. So I thought I would come here and just there's a lot of things happening here over the next 5 years. I'm not going to talk about the things that are going to happen over 5. I thought I would talk about just 2016, and I'm happy to make a few comments, especially about 4 weeks from this weekend. We'll have the U.S. Olympic team trials here. You'll see many of the athletes that are going to be competing in the trials and earning a spot to go to Rio this year. So we're very excited about hosting that, hosting the NCAAs, hosting a summer track meet. So we're all fired up about what's going on. So I am here to answer some questions.
And yesterday, I was talking to some of the athletes at the reception, and they didn't really know about the summer series, although it's a one-off this year. But they were excited by it nonetheless when they kind of were told the details. Has there been a general reception you felt from athletes' response when they've been told them about the idea behind it?
Yeah, the Tracktown Summer Series, Michael Riley is here, and he's really the one that's going to be speaking to the specifics of the Tracktown Summer Series, but I'll make a general statement about it. Yeah, the reception has been incredibly supportive. I think it's something that has been needed in the United States for a very long time, and I know many of you have heard me say that before, and I think that we finally have been able to nail down the particulars for it, and we're fired up to have the inaugural one here on July 29th.
Where's the backing coming from? Is this sponsorships, or is this individual? I don't know. Where's the money coming from for this? Because I think that's something the athletes want to know. What's the money like? Because they want to go to Europe otherwise.
Yeah, the money is outlined. All of the details on exactly how much money is being offered in each event is posted on our website, and each of their agents have received all of that. Those who are going to be providing the funding for it, it's really a private investment.
And how many people have entered the draft so far?
The draft, Chris, is not opened yet. It's opened on June the 1st, and Michael can speak a little bit more to the specifics of who they are, but a lot. We've had people who have not necessarily entered, but said they're going to enter. We've had about 70 people already, and we open up on June 1.
You've got a pretty heavy schedule in 2017 here, considering you're in the midst of reconstruction project of Hayward Field, and now you've added the Pac-12 championships. Do you plan to add more, and what's the facility going to look like when you're in the midst of the construction?
Yeah, it's a good question. You know, all of the details regarding the Hayward Field construction, we plan to start sometime in the fall. It'll be done as our plan is to have it done in 2 parts, and we will stop at the end of April. And we will then host those events during the month of May and through the NCAAs in 2017. Right after that, we'll begin the second phase of it. And so we will likely, we're not quite sure exactly where the summer series in 2017 will be. It may very well be in Portland.
What's in Portland, where?
Well, we're still working out the details of that, Ken, but it would be something that we're really interested in doing it in one of the 4 cities that will be hosting the event. So the 4 cities are San Francisco and Portland on the West Coast, and 2 cities on the East Coast are New York and Philadelphia.
What's the stadium going to look like in 2017 here?
It'll look, that's a good question. It'll look pretty much the same as it looks now, except it'll be newer. So for instance, the East Grandstands will be completely renovated, new seats, new roof, new bathrooms, new kind of the cosmetic things that go along with it, but things that have been needed for a long time. The weights and measures building will not be there, and we'll have a ramp that heads up to the south, and it'll stop at kind of where the West Grandstands hooks up with it, and then we'll begin the west side the year after.
Van, what will be done first? Will it be the track and the infield, or will you do the stadium seating and everything before?
It'll be the east side will be done first. The west side will look the way it currently looks in 2017, and then we will make those changes in 2018.